True, but did you ever, because your relationship also started on a reality show, so did you ever felt that kind of judgment of people in a way that they have been waiting, ki when will it end now?
Oh wow, I mean, I've been around for 15 years. I don't think, I mean, you would also know, just look at how I've lived my life. क्योंकि मेरे से बड़ा example कोई नहीं. You know, I've gone to a reality show, realized things about myself, found love on a reality show. One of the days, Bonfire mein, Mouni got a little emotional, and these shows are like that. And I'm like, now do you understand, Mouni, that we are also contestants? Now do you understand? She's like, yes. Previous generations were a lot more complicated than what we are. People were living lives and they were in love with other people. वो चिट्ठियों से काम चला रहे थे, नहीं मिलते थे, तो तब वो भी चीटिंग होती थी. टेम्पटेशंस तब भी थी, कॉम्प्लिकेशंस तब भी थी. अब थोड़ा बवाल ज़्यादा हो जाता है और कुछ नहीं.
Any of your partners been that way?
Yes.
That they got insecure of what
Yes.
you do?
I think the fact that I am so chill, फिर लगता था कि ये सच में chill है या हमें ऐसे नहीं कर रहा है. इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि ये छुपा रहा है या ऐसे कुछ ऐसा होता है. It's pretty normal between a girl and a boy. ये जो red flag green flag का concept है ना, ये बहुत ही बकवास concept है. Even in this film, we never had to defend. You know, even जीतू सर came and said कि हमारी लड़कियां कर लेंगी, हम उनको सिर्फ हमारी सपोर्ट की जरूरत है. They don't need our protection.
Yeah. Has it ever happened that your partner has been tempted away in a relationship?
Look at me.
What's that one thing that can tempt her away?
Food. गोलगप्पे भी चले जाएंगे.
My next guest has been tempting his audience, be it men, women, kids, everyone, ever since he set foot on the screen. He has been doing that on the big, small, OTT, every screen, and I think there couldn't have been a better fit for Temptation Island because he actually signifies and depicts what temptation is all about. So join me as I tempt him into a delightful conversation only on Bollywood Bubble. So firstly, Karan, welcome.
Thank you
See,
so much.
कितना plug in किया है मेरे Temptation Island.
हाँ बहुत अच्छा किया.
Starting से
मेरा काम आसान कर दिया.
See, मेरा यही काम. I want to make it easy. But firstly, the concept of the show is unique. This is the first time the show is coming to India, and the best thing about it is more than winning and losing. It's about testing your relationship, testing the strength of your relationship. When it was pitched to you, what was it about that kind of convinced you to say yes to hosting?
See, initially it was just the skill. You know, when you get a call, like, and this happened a long time ago, like almost 2 years ago, and so it was just about ki, listen, we are thinking of bringing Temptation Island officially to India, like the official Temptation Island, you know, official adaptation. It was pretty cool to hear, and I'm like, wow, okay, why not? And then obviously I've seen some bits and pieces of Temptation Island internationally. तो देखा तो था ही, and I was like, okay, इसको adapt करेंगे. And then the fact that you know, as you said, it's not about winning, it's about, you know, it is a social experiment, and I believe in this because I myself have done a format as a contestant. तो वो मुझे पता है कि ये होता है और ये हो सकता है, क्योंकि मेरे से बड़ा एग्जांपल कोई नहीं. You know, I've gone to a reality show, realized things about myself, found love on a reality show in a, you know, captive reality format. Similarly, so I believe in this format. So and again, I think कि when we were talking about the show, I was like, yeah, this is something that I can easily explain as well. You know, my approach towards hosting is not just कि आए अपना announce किया चले गए. It's also about handling human beings. There are human beings there. They're couples, they're tempters, they're individuals, they're young. वो क्या feel कर रहे हैं और वो क्यों feel कर रहे हैं वो मैं जानता हूँ क्योंकि मैंने भी किया है.
And you have been on both sides of it before. You have been the person guiding others. You have also been the one who has been
who
needs guidance.
Who is
yes.
in
need of guidance. And I feel hosting, as you said, it's different for other shows. You have hosted other reality shows as well, and be it Dance Divane Juniors or anything. But you're just introducing someone. You're just hyping people up.
Correct.
Here you have to relate to them. You have to kind of feel what they're feeling in a way. You have to kind of steer them through in the difficulties of everything.
You know, one of the days, Bonfire mein, Mouni got a little emotional, and these shows are like that. And I'm like, now do you understand, Mouni, that we are also contestants? Now do you understand? She's like, yes.
And I was telling Moni that I think yours and Karan's chemistry is something not has been explored before, and
Yes.
that is something is gonna stand out in a different capacity, but it is gonna stand out because the first time you both are coming together,
Yeah, we've never
and you
worked
both
together.
have prior kind of different connections. Like you both have worked with Ekta ma'am, and
Yes, yes.
I think she has been the biggest connecting point between the two of you.
We've known each other for a long time.
You have known each other for a long time. Firstly, how was it sharing screen with her and being like in with her and kind of working with her?
See, I mean, we all know Mouni. You know,
Yeah.
she's one of the most fantastic people to work with. But what I experienced is also that she's also a very endearing human being. She feels a lot of emotion, and she's also very true to what she says. There's nothing made up coming out of her mouth. You know, वो सिचुएशन में होती है और जो उसको लगता है वो बोलती है और वो बताता है कि वो कितना एक्सपीरियंस्ड है और वो बताता है कि वो सेल्फ मेड है यू नो बिकॉज इफ देर इज फॉर एग्जाम्पल 20-year-old who's entering the industry and Mouni being Mouni and self made, कहाँ पहुँच गई है, who would be a better person than Mouni to sort of guide her or to make her understand that this is what you're feeling, I felt it and I know, and trust me, this is the truth and I will tell you the truth. Fantastic.
She's fantastic. But when you put your relationship on screen or maybe on display for anyone, there would be eyes on you. There would be scrutiny. There would be judgments.
When have eyes not been on us?
Yeah.
हम
Exactly.
eyes line में तो the eyes are always going to be on us.
True. But did you ever, because your relationship also started on a reality show, did you ever felt that kind
My
of...
relationship started on a reality show.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said wasn't, huh?
No, it was. So did you ever felt that kind of judgment of people in a way that they have been waiting ki when will it end now? When will it? Because people feel na ki when it starts on a show it has to be fake. There's a lot last section that kind of believes that.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel that kind of scrutiny coming your way?
Oh wow. I mean, I've been around for 15 years. I don't think, I mean, you would also know. Just look at how I've lived my life. I don't think I'm the kind of person who worries about other people judging me because it's very simple. Yeah? They are not paying my bills. They're not giving me any relevance. I have my people that I work for. I have my family. I have my loved ones. And जिनका कोई एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं है मेरे लिए, तो वो मेरे को जज कर भी ले तो मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है.
But does those extra eyes on your relationship because you started there on a show, the
I
extra
think
eyes have been there.
being an actor and being here for such a long time, अब आदत पड़ गई है that आप कहीं भी जाओगे all eyes are on you. तो अब उसको कैसे नहीं, मतलब फिर नहीं बनते ना एक्टर.
But over the course of years and over the course of your experience in personal life, how have you learned to kind of deal with temptations? How have you learned to kind of overcome that and kind of get through them and not kind of sway your way from where you are supposed to be heading?
Gratification. See, आज okay, for example, आज आप एक 2 करोड़ की गाड़ी देखते हो, आप कहते हो कि चाहिए और आप फिर 2 करोड़ पे स्पेंड कर लेते हो. आपकी गाड़ी आ जाती है और 1 महीने बाद आप बोर हो जाते हो. फिर आपको लगता है कि यार ये वर्थ इट नहीं था. तो नाउ इट्स प्रीटी मच एवरी टेम्पटेशन इज लाइक दैट. आपके सामने पड़ा हुआ है, मतलब एक ऐसी चॉकलेट जो आपको पता है बट वो आपकी 3 दिन का वर्कआउट खराब कर देगा. तो आप खाओगे, आपको खाते खाते रियलाइज हो जाएगा कि गलती करी. ग्रेटिफिकेशन, सो व्हाट इट गिव्स यू वो डिमिनिश होता रहता है as you evolve, right? Temptations are the same thing. उनकी gratification diminish हो जाती है. So what a 21-year-old boy will look at and say, I want this and I'm willing to destroy a relationship for this. Somebody like me won't. I'll be like, yeah, been there, done that. Yeah.
And when we see the relationships in our parents' generation or maybe a generation before, they have been very loyal to each other, and today when we see people go out there and explore a lot more. People are kind of vocal about if they don't feel the relationship is working, rather than maybe work on it, people try agree to find the way out. Do you feel that kind of the value of relationships somewhere kind of reduce or diminish? Why has it changed?
I think that our previous generations were a lot more complicated than what we are, to be very honest. You know, even if you see the cinema of that time, the parallel cinema and films like Masoom, था, social media नहीं था, ठीक है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि people did not you know, they were not complicated or they were just कि यही हो रहा है, it was there. I think कि आज की डेट में बहुत जल्दी रेजोल्यूशन हो जाती है हर चीज़ की, जो पहले वक्त लगता था. So it's not like human beings are human beings. Human beings are complicated, you know, beings, and that has been happening since whenever society was formed and these rules were formed. तो temptations तब भी थी, complications तब भी थी. अब थोड़ा बवाल ज़्यादा हो जाता है और कुछ नहीं.
And people face it head on because उस समय conditioning भी ये थी ना कि no matter what you have to take your relationship and be in it no matter what happens. But today
नहीं, मतलब that is a different topic, but I'm saying कि तब भी होती थी complicated. People were living lives and they were in love with other people. वो चिट्ठियों से काम चला रहे थे, नहीं मिलते थे तो तब वो भी चीटिंग होती थी. आज की डेट में अगर कोई बोलेगा कि यार हाँ मतलब मैंने बातें की तो that's not cheating. But for somebody, even that is cheating.
Emotional cheating.
Yeah.
For a lot of people it is. But when there are temptations, they can also come insecurity. The insecurity that what is happening with my partner, or what will they kind of get swayed away? And that insecurity comes no matter, and I feel it's more to do with yourself than the other person, because even though the other person
exactly so क्या हो रहा है ना, किसी से for example अभी Temptation Island का पहला हफ्ता हो रहा था, तो one of the girls, her boyfriend is in the other villa, तो उसने इस डर में कि वो कुछ कर रहा होगा और मुझे उसका बदला लेना है, उसने इतना कुछ कर दिया और हफ्ते के बाद पता चला कि भाई जिससे एक्सपेक्टेड था तेरे को बॉयफ्रेंड बेचारे ने कुछ नहीं किया, यू नो, एंड यू वेंट अहेड एंड आउट ऑफ दिस ईगो और एंगर और यू नो जस्ट द थॉट दैट वहां क्या चल रहा होगा, यू गॉन अहेड एंड यू नो डन एवरीथिंग एंड नाउ यू आर लाइक ओ my God, what have I done? You know, so you understand what I'm trying to say? Exactly what you said. और होता है. हाँ. And we're like, अरे क्या पता नहीं कर रहा है यार, मतलब बता नहीं सकता तेरे को मैं, but
benefit of the doubt.
हाँ, benefit of the doubt. मतलब भाई अजीब तरह के लोग, मतलब relationships और you know the way they process things, be it ego, be it insecurity, be it you know self-learning. It is this social experiment called Temptation Island India is such an eye opener, you know, and I keep saying expect the unexpected. हमने भी उतना expect नहीं किया था because they're all human beings. अब भैया आप कैसे react करने वाले हो situation वो हम नहीं predict कर सकते, आपको खुद को नहीं पता आप क्या करने वाले हो. So yeah, lots of stuff happen.
But have you ever felt that insecurity in your relationships ever, like maybe at a younger age?
I have I never been a very insecure sort of a person. मेरा थोड़ा like how, in what way, like
what, as the example that you used, ki what my partner might be doing, that kind of thing.
No,
never. Have you ever any of your partners been that way?
Yes.
That they got insecure of what you.
I think the fact that I am so chill, you know, because see again for me, if I trust you, I can't ask you. It's disrespectful, you know. तो उनको फिर लगता था कि ये सच में चिल है या हमें ऐसे नहीं कर रहा है, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि ये छुपा रहा है या ऐसे कुछ ऐसा होता है. It's pretty normal between a girl and a boy.
Yeah. Do you feel that becomes like a red flag, the kind of like you can't move beyond that at some point after?
नहीं यार relationship तो humans के बीच में होता है ना. How can one red flag be the same for another relationship?
With this experience,
ये जो red flag green flag का concept है ना, ये बहुत ही बकवास concept है. ये बहुत ही superficial है, ये बड़ा ऊपर से है. What is you know something that works for me cannot work for you.
Yeah.
You know, you are a different human being dating another human being. I am a different human being dating another human being. कोई लेना देना ही नहीं है हमारे आपस. मेरा रेड फ्लैग आपका रेड फ्लैग कैसे हो सकता है? बड़ा ये सब ये सोशल मीडिया पे रील बनाने के लिए बड़ा
अच्छा लगता है.
घुसते ही नहीं है लोग आजकल. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, लोग बहुत सुपरफिशियल हैं.
Seeing the couples there on the show, does that kind of help you also kind of figure out or maybe learn new things about your relationship?
Absolutely. In fact, the first week itself. So you know, जो हमारा एक couple है, Tane and Nikki. And so you know Tane was so you know कुछ चीजें ना हम डरते हैं बोलने से, ठीक है, And he was very clear. He's like, listen, there is temptation. I am attracted. You know, I will not lie if I'm, you know, you're a really beautiful, you know, gorgeous girl and I am physically attracted to you. I'm not going to lie. But because I'm in a relationship, there is a boundary I cannot cross. And I was like, how beautiful is that? क्योंकि हम कितने सारे लोग हैं जो बोलते हैं नहीं 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 आई एम नॉट अट्रैक्ट नहीं 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 अबे है नहीं मतलब झूठ मत बोल है बट आई थिंक दैट काइंड ऑफ ऑनेस्टी इज इवन बेटर कि यार ठीक है कोई पूछना ना डू यू गेट अट्रैक्टेड टू समबडी तो वो कह रहा नहीं 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 आई डोंट गेट अट्रैक्टेड टू एनीबडी अदर देन यू यू नो अब वो बेटर है या वो बोल दे यार कि यार आई गेट अट्रैक्टेड बट आई नो माय लिमिट्स दैट इज समबडी लड़की भी समझेगी यार हाँ ओके ठीक है दिस इज बेटर झूठ नहीं बोल रहा और वो बोल रहा है कि हाँ अट्रैक्ट हो रहा हूँ बट मेरे को मेरी लिमिट पता है मैं नहीं क्रॉस करने वाला तो ये ज्यादा बेटर नहीं है फॉर अ गर्ल टू अंडरस्टैंड रादर देन थिंक झूठ बोल रहा है हाउ कैन ही नॉट बी अट्रैक्टेड बिकॉज आई एम आल्सो अट्रैक्टेड यू नो तो लोग आज की डेट में ना ऑनेस्ट है ही नहीं कम्युनिकेशन गलत कर रहे हैं वो आपको जो सुनना है वो बोल रहे हैं और वो टेम्पटेशन आइलैंड जैसी जगहों पर ना निकल के बाहर आता है कि आप वो बोल रहे हो दूसरे बंदे को खुश रखने के लिए या आप जेन्युइनली बोल रहे हो तो वो चीजें हैं आई वाज वेरी इम्प्रेस्ड अरे ये करेक्ट है ये मतलब देयर इज नो हियर और देयर क्लियर आई एम अट्रैक्टेड आई वोंट डू एनीथिंग बिकॉज आई एम क्योंकि 4 महीने का रिलेशनशिप है यार अभी वो 6 साल नहीं हुए हैं या 2 साल नहीं हुए हैं अभी प्यार भी मतलब 4 महीने में कितना ही हो जाएगा देयर विल बी अ पॉइंट वेयर ही विल रीच अ स्टेज वेयर ही विल नॉट बी अट्रैक्टेड टू एनीबडी बिकॉज देयर इज सो मच लव बट राइट नाउ ही इज बीइंग ऑनेस्ट I think you should also be honest.
Have you reached that place in your relationship?
I think as a human being and in a relation, I think I entered this relationship because I was at that stage in my, you know, as a human being because वो ज़रूरी होता है, you know, आपको दूसरे इंसान के बारे में पता होता है और अगर आपको खुद के बारे में पता है कि यार ये रिलेशनशिप में जो एक्सपेक्टेशन है ये मैं कर पाऊंगा या नहीं तो वो क्लैरिटी वो ऑनेस्टी होती है तभी आप जाते हो
बट प्रोफेशनली स्पीकिंग यू हैड अ वेरी बिग रिलीज लास्ट मंथ so congratulations on that thank you
that was actually the girls film
it was a girls film but the film
me and Anil sir was just supporting
but it was so good to see you on the big screen let me just say and the film started a conversation and you were part of that film and when it started a conversation firstly how was it seeing that the women taking charge and kind of defending when things were being said about them and things were being said about the film how was that situation like for you from your perspective
see again I have 3 sisters and a mother so I'm pretty much tuned to the fact that you know I've been brought up only in such a way that I'd never had to defend even in this show even in this film we never had to defend you know even Jeetu sir came and said कि हमारी लड़कियां कर लेंगी हम उनको सिर्फ हमारी सपोर्ट की जरूरत है they don't need our protection and I've also been a part of a film called डॉली किटी और वो चमकते सितारे which happened because I saw Lipstick Under My Burqa. I was amazed by that film. I was amazed by Alankita Srivastav and I called her up myself. I left messages that I really want to work with you. Even when I knew that this is a women-centric film, I am just a supporting cast and we are, you know, I'm कोई hero नहीं हूँ मैं वहाँ पे कोई हवाएं नहीं चल रही. It's a women-centric film talking about women, made by women and this is my second film. And I'm very proud of the fact. But, and it takes balls.
But have there been people who have been telling you because I'm sure there would be voices around which would be saying ki don't do these small parts or don't be a part of these supporting actor in a female-led film. Have there been voices? How do you deal with them?
I have a very simple thumb rule. Advice उनसे लो जिन्होंने खुद कुछ उखाड़ा होता है. Period. If an Anil sir comes and tells me, Karan, you need to lose 10 kgs, I will. Because that's Anil Kapoor with his legacy, with his experience, and he has done something for me to respect the fact. Okay, he's somebody I will listen to. Anybody who's just, भैया कौन हो आप पहले बताओ आपने क्या किया है? How are you in a position to come and tell me? So I only listen to people who have been a part of this journey that I am now here, and they know what they're talking about. And trust me. When you start listening to only those people, you will realize how much of a difference it makes. बाकी सब कुछ भी बोलेंगे. These people who have actually made it, Ekta Kapoor, Anil Kapoor, all. I mean, I'm blessed that I have such people to, you know, चाहे साल में एक बार मिलेंगे, but वो एक बार में इतनी सारी चीजें सिखा के जाएंगे. एंड वहाँ से सच्चाई निकल रही होती है और यहाँ पर सिर्फ नॉइज, ओनली नॉइज, स्पेक्यूलेशन. मैं ये बोल देता हूँ, I'll sound important for him to keep me in his life. You know what I mean? तो उखाड़ो पहले, फिर मुझे सिखाओ.
देखो, I loved the film and I loved seeing you in it, but let me just say, as a person who loves seeing you on screen, I wanted a little more.
Thank you. I hope I get some more. मिलना भी चाहिए.
Obviously, मिलना चाहिए.
Yeah.
But, like,
but you will see a lot of me on Temptation Island. Yeah.
We will see a lot of it, but just say the people are putting their relationships on show, and there gonna be a lot of scrutiny on them. You started there. How do you think that kind of strengthened your and Tejasswi's relationship?
हमने किया है, been there, done that. Similar situations. I think people are not putting relationships on test. They are putting themselves on test. You know, if you think about it, it can be a little controversial. It can be, you know, जिनको समझ नहीं है वो शायद बोलेंगे ये गलत है. लेकिन अगर आपको genuinely पता है कि एक relationship या आपके खुद के बारे में और आपके पास वो वर्ल्डली एक्सपीरियंस है, यू विल बी कि जब तक आपको टेस्ट नहीं किया जाता ना तब तक आपकी असलियत बाहर नहीं आती. एंड असलियत बाहर आना इज नॉट अ बैड थिंग, इट इज अ गुड थिंग फॉर योर फ्यूचर.
Has it ever happened that your partner has been tempted away in a relationship?
Look at me.
You had the temptation. Have you been tempted away?
I don't think so. I don't think. I see मेरा हमेशा ये होता है ना, if मेरा ना, मेरे को ना वो मतलब नहीं समझ में आता कि why to stay longer than, you know, and it's not just a relationship, it's also about anything. अगर मेरे को ना समझ में नहीं आ रहा होता ना तो I'm like कि then ये गलत है यार, फिर ये छोड़ देना चाहिए.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not somebody who's going to pursue and अपनी जिंदगी खराब करो, तुम्हारी जिंदगी खराब करो. वो मैं करके देख चुका हूँ. It becomes hell.
And I must say कि being a person who has witnessed your relationship this start on the TV, let me just say I love the evolution that you guys have shown, the evolution that has been there, and I love that the innocence and the naughtiness is still there. That is still there. That is still भर के. What's that one thing that can tempt her away?
Food. गोलगप्पे भी चले जाएंगे. तो उसको ये बोलते रहेगा तेरे को तो कोई ऐसे ही ले जाएगा, ऐसे वो जो कौन सा था वो जो the bagpiper and the rats, तो वो बजाता ना, तेरे को तालते पाव भाजी चली जाएगी, पकड़ के वापस लाना पड़ेगा.
But thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
And wishing you lots of love and luck for everything you
Thank
do.
you.
And hope you had a good time.
I had a blast. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hi, this is Karan Kundrra and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.